Hello beautiful souls, it's me, Deloche from Girl and Her Moon. Well, we have a Libra New Moon soon, but there's a lot of factors also associated with the energies that are happening within the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk a little bit about what's happening up in the skies, and the new moon in Libra, how that is kind of like connected with all the energies and how it will affect each of the signs as we do the tarot, of course. But first, a little bit of the information. Now, we've talked about Mercury retrograde, we've talked about Mars going retrograde, and now we've got the Libra new moon, which is a super moon. But I think we haven't talked about Pluto going direct and the type of energies that has. Now, Pluto is a sign, or should I say a planet, that is associated with transformation. It is normally ruled by Scorpio. Okay, so Pluto went in retrograde in the sign of Capricorn on the 25th of April 2020, and just recently went direct in Capricorn again on the 4th of October 2020. And Pluto normally rules Scorpio, the intense sign of the Zodiac, which relates to transformation, change, death, and rebirth. And as it is going direct in combination with the powerful energies of the earth sign of Capricorn, which represents old structures, authority, and stability. So Pluto completely transforms the energies of the sign it is in, which is Capricorn. So all those Capricorns out there, not only will there be massive shifts in the entire world with the energies, there will be massive shifts in your lives as well, because it's in your sign and Pluto is going direct. So Pluto in Capricorn, the earth shattering energy that has been dormant or slow during the retrograde phase, was actually a time for us to learn and uncover why certain changes occurred within our lives. Okay, now we also haven't talked about Jupiter. Okay, so Jupiter is also going to be in effect as well. So expansive Jupiter and reality-driven Saturn and transformative Pluto are all direct now and are in what astrologers call a stellium, which is when a multiple of planets kind of like cluster together near the same degree of the same zodiac sign. So this has got like a lot of shifts happening. So Jupiter is about, expansive things. It's going direct. And Saturn is about your reality. It's pretty much like Capricorn energy. And having transformative Pluto as well. And they're all in like a group. They're not really having a party, of course, but it has major effects on, or should I say major different kind of effects on different signs, because with Mars retrograde, Mercury retrograde as well going on at this very moment in our lives, and the new moon. That's like a mouthful, isn't it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk a little about each of the signs and then do a layout. Okay, and we've got like a four card layout for each sign. So we'll be looking at reflecting, visualizing and setting intentions, and then we will get like a message from a divine message from the universe for each sign. Okay, so we'll start with Aries. So Aries, the new moon in Libra is in your 7th house of partners and new beginnings, relating to your approach to unions, and Mercury retrograde in Scorpio. So Mercury retrograde is in Scorpio, is in your house of commitments. So you may be rethinking your strategy when it comes to partnerships of all kinds and how to go forward, working out the financials between you and another. Okay, so it could be a partner or a business partner, etc. Then you've got Pluto in your 10th house, and this is transforming the way you're seen in the public eye. Okay, so a career shuffle or change is needed in relating to your vocation, career direction, or reputation. Okay, so let's have a look and see what comes through the tarot. Now, I'm going to use my favorite tarot cards, okay? And so I'm not very good at shuffling, so I just do my best. And I don't choose the cards, I don't cut the cards and pull the cards or anything like that. What I do is I go with the energies, and as I shuffle, the cards will flick out. They'll just jump out like that, okay? And so 4 cards for Aries, please. So Aries, because it's a new moon, you can, if you've got moon in Aries, you can look at your moon sign, sun sign and ascending sign. There we go. So we've got our cards and they look really good. Okay, so reflecting. We're looking at reflecting. Your thoughts and feelings about the present is that you have absolutely potentials to make something long-lasting. You know, it's like potential for prosperity. The earth element card here, which is the coin, the pentacles, the gold coins, so they relate to the earth element and they represent your stability. They represent your material, physical and your three-dimensional world as well. So it could be relating to time, your efforts, your service, all of that. And with the ace here, what we do see is a potential for a new beginning that has long-term possible prosperity or wealth. So reflecting your thoughts and feelings about the present is that I have the ability to do this. I have the power. I can do it. Okay, so that's your thoughts about the present of what you can manifest into your life. The second card we have is visualizing the life you want and desire. So what we have here is you want to achieve a life where you are not stuck in a stalemate. You're not stuck in a position where you are unable to make choices. You want to be free of all of those. Okay, you want things to flow freely. You want all of those mindful dilemmas, because the sword cards are air element. They represent the mind. It represents how your mind works. So you want to release all kind of mindful, thoughtful dilemmas. You just want things to go forward. Okay, you just want things to move forward. So the life you want and desire is free of not being able to make a decision, free of being stuck between a rock and a wall, free of dilemmas, free of worries, all of those. Okay, so that's what's coming through in regards to the life you want to manifest, the type of life you desire. Okay, you don't want to condition yourself to anything. You just want your life to move forward freely, because you believe that you can manifest your life with more security. Okay, so setting your intentions, how can you achieve the life that you want? And what we have is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, or the Wand cards, a fire element. They represent your free will, or your willpower, your desires, your passions, your ability to create things. And the Knight here is all about movement. It's all about enthusiasm. Okay, so moving forwards with action, without fear, being courageous, taking action in the direction that you want to move forwards in. Okay, so also this can also relate to physical movement. Okay, so how can you achieve the life that you want? It could also represent physically moving. Okay, physically moving around or physically moving somewhere. Okay, so the divine message from the universe is coming through with the Emperor card, and the Emperor card, it's saying that there will be structure in your life, there will be a strong foundation. Eventually you will end up building your empire. Okay, so that is a very positive layout. Positive cards here in regards to your career direction or reputation, or what you want to change. You know, like you want to shuffle things in your career, and it seems like things are like, keep that thought and don't worry about all the niggly things. Just take action, move forwards, because eventually you will be able to find structure and achievement with ambition though. Okay, so you need the ambition in your life. And the Emperor card does represent Aries in itself. Okay, it is the Aries card. Okay, so Aries, I hope that was a good reading. I felt it was a very good reading. It was positive cards coming through. Okay, Taurus. So Taurus, the new moon is in your 6th house of work and well-being. It delivers a healthy balanced, fresh start to your daily routines and usual schedules. Now we've got Mercury retrograde, which appears in your opposite sign. So that is, it's important to listen and hear what a partner is saying. Okay, if a partner is saying, this could be an intimate partner or a business partner, it's important to listen to what they're, and hear, of course, to what they are saying, because Mercury can kind of like jumble up communication in a way. So then you've got Mars in retrograde motion, but you also have Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn, which are all at odds with the new moon in your chart. So it's saying that it's time to find the new or let go of the old and broaden your horizon by releasing those limiting beliefs that need letting go of. Okay, so I know you like to be comfortable where you are, but it's time to broaden your horizons. And that's what Pluto is doing. It's kind of like shifting your energy so you can broaden your horizons in a sense. Okay, so let's have a look and see what comes through with the tarot. So 4 cards for Taurus. Okay, so we've got our 4 cards. Now, the very first card we have is the Hierophant card. The Hierophant card usually represents traditions. Okay, it represents traditions, it represents convention, so things that you are used to, and believe it or not, the Hierophant card is related to Taurus. Okay, so reflecting your thoughts and feelings about the present is that, what is convention doing for me? Okay, you're looking at what is conventional, what you have been going on in your life with, you know, like traditional or cultural kind of beliefs, or situations that you feel are stable. Okay, it is this Taurus energy here, and that's reflecting on it. Is it serving you? Is it not serving you? And visualizing the life you want and desire is to make plans and choices where you can move forward with passion and desire. Okay, you want to move forward. There may be another person involved, like a partner or someone like that, but what you want is the life you want, and desire is more movement, more action, more business agreements, more agreements in taking on new things, you know, like opening up the horizons to new things. You may be wanting to purchase something, or you want to sell something. Okay, shuffling things around and opening up new things in your life, new horizons, new things, refreshing things in your life. Okay, this is about planning, making those things happen. It's a bit like looking over the fence where the grass is greener and desiring to go there. Okay, so that kind of situation with the 2 of Wands, and setting intentions. How can you achieve the life that you want? Being more clear of what you want, being more focused, being more perceptive of your self-awareness, of your desires, of what it is that you are capable of, believing that you can achieve that, being more analytical, using your mind more. Okay, so the Queen of Swords, even though she's a very creative energy, because she's female, females biologically are creative, it shows that the Sword card is about the mind, so being more clear, being more focused, being more having a direction, basically. Okay, so that's how you can achieve the life that you want. It may even mean communication. Okay, being more communicative, being open to communicating and setting deals and things like that. So the divine message from the universe is saying, don't look back. 6 of Cups represent your emotions and feelings. It is all about the past. Saying, don't look back. Don't feel nostalgic. Release that. Don't look back. Look forward, because you've got the 2 of Wands here, which represents what it is that you want to achieve. Wands are always forward thinking. The Swords are also forward thinking. And the Cups here is saying, don't be emotional about it. It's time to release and let go of those limiting beliefs or certain things in your life that do not serve you anymore. Okay, so that's what's coming through for you with the tarot, Taurus. Gemini. So Geminis, the new moon is in your 5th house of creativity. Yay! It's about conception as well. If you're thinking of having a baby, this is the perfect time. And it is also relating to artistic expression. And it's kind of the type of energies that help you to embrace a fresh start for your passions. Okay, so it's also relating to children as well. So if you do have children around you, it's like a great time to spend, time and do those artful activities with them. Now you've got Mercury retrograde in Scorpio in your house of habits, work and employment, so be sure to stay present relating to health and maintenance. Okay, do not kind of like, overstep it. Don't forget, just say, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it the next day. Be present with it, act on it, do what you have to do. Okay, because Mercury can kind of like make you feel a bit sluggish in that area, as it is going very slow itself. Then you've got Pluto, which is in your 8th house of fears and anxieties relating to deep commitments and unions. And there are changes relating to intimate relationships as well as your wallet. Okay, so if you're sharing finances with someone, there could be certain structures that you need to set in regards to the shared finances that you have. Okay, so let's have a look and see what comes through for you in the tarot. So 4 cards for Gemini. First card. They all fell, so they're not counted. Okay. Okay, so I guess that one wanted to come through, and that one wanted to come through. So we'll put those out. Now let's have a look. Now, as I did say before, if you are thinking of having children or you're involved with children in some way, we do have the page here. Pages are like children, childlike energy basically. But reflecting your thoughts and feelings about the present is, the Page of Swords is all about messages, okay, communication, the intellect, but it's immature energy. So if you feel like there is not enough communication, or the communication that you desire is not coming through as you would like it to, or you're not seeing eye to eye with someone close to you, okay, in regards to the way you communicate your daily life, okay, your habits, your daily life, your routine, etc., etc., or you're having a problem on how to express your artistic or intellectual side in some way, okay. Page of Swords can show that there is immature energy coming through with communication. Okay, so your thoughts and feelings about the present are that things are still at the immature stage. You still need it to grow. It needs to grow more. It needs to become more mature. There needs to be more work done. It's not enough. It needs to be done more. Okay, that kind of situation is coming through in regards to the Page of Swords. Now, visualizing the life you want and desire. Okay, so we've got the Four of Cups here. Okay, Four of Cups is about, normally it's about, you know, being disconnected, feeling apathy, and feeling like emotionally you're not totally into what you desire. Okay, but the life you want and desire is, with this card, it's saying that you want to be more connected at the emotional level. You want to be more connected. You want to feel inspired. You want to feel more heartfelt desire that come through your emotions. Okay. You also want to connect to other people at the emotional level, where you feel like they're feeling maybe resentment towards you or disconnection towards you. You feel like emotionally you want to connect more. Okay, and if you feel like your creative side is not fully coming through as you would like to express it, it's probably you're feeling a bit of disconnection from your creative side. It's not coming fully from the heart. The life you want and you desire is full-on connection with the heart and love. The cups here represent your emotions and feelings. It represents love. It represents connection, especially the Four of Cups. Four is a number of stability, and the cups represent emotions. So stability relating to emotions. Okay, you want to feel that you belong, basically. That is the life you want and desire. It could be relating to the home. It could be relating to people around you. It could be relating to your daily habits. Okay, it's probably something lacking there where you feel it's not complete, and you feel like you need that to be complete in some way from the heart. There's like a sensitive feeling that something is lacking, but you desire it to be fulfilled, and you want the stability and the security and the completeness in that. Okay, there is some sort of disconnection, and you want to kind of fill that void. So that's what this card is saying. Now, setting intentions. How can you achieve the life that you want? With endurance. Okay, you need to endure, even if it means going through hardship, even if it means going through some sort of, you know, issues that you don't want to confront and don't want to deal with. It means that you have to, but eventually what will happen is, as the divine message from the universe is coming through, everything will be in harmony. Okay, you will have a harmonious kind of feeling in your life where everything is balanced. You will feel complete, and be aware of how you are treated, whether it's, you know, if people are not treating you fair, you will feel the karma, or what you sow is what you reap, basically. The result of what you put as intention, it will come back to you, and you will realize what it is that you did wrong. So you may try to put it right by putting balance into your life. Okay, and if people are not treating you fairly, there will be a cause and effect directed their way by the universe. So the universe is saying cause and effect is very much in play here. Okay, so if you have been heartfully treating certain people in a certain way, you'll reap the rewards. But if you've been unfair to certain people, you will reap the rewards. Okay, so that's what this card is saying. It's saying that cause and effect will take action. So be very careful of how you treat others, or how you are treated in a sense as well. Okay, so don't let others mistreat you. Okay, make sure people treat you fairly. And if there are certain things that you have to deal with in regards to legalities, in regards to, as we have here with Pluto, in regards to shared finances or assets and things like that, make sure that everything is done perfectly, legally, fairly. Okay, so that is also like a indication from the universe, something that you have to look into as well. Okay, so that's coming through for you, Gemini. Okay, so Cancer. Okay, Cancer, the new moon is in your 4th house of household matters. Okay, household matters, home, family. So take a fresh look at your domestic life and your surroundings and issues relating to security. And you've got Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, which is in your passionate house of romance and fun, which is the 5th house, and sexual expression as well, and personal gratification. This may be a good time to take a pause relating to matters of the heart. Okay, with Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn gathered in your 7th house in the relationship sector, you will be releasing major relationship karmas during this time as well. Okay, so a very good time, actually. Very good time for use, Cancer. So let's have a look and see what comes through relating to the tarot. So 4 cards for you, 4 cards for Cancer. No, drop, wasn't a flick. This is for Cancer. So please, universe, help me, guides and angels. Four of Wands relates to home and family. Okay. Okay. One more card, Cancer. Oh, okay, so we've got one more card. So we've been given 2 cards for the last card, and it usually does happen. So the very first card we have, reflecting your thoughts and feelings about the present, and it is relating to home, family, community, neighbors, all of that. Okay, so The Four of Cups, the Four of Wands relate to those areas in your life. Okay, so reflecting your thoughts and feelings about the present is relating to security within those areas, because the number 4 represents security. Okay, security relating to community, relating to family, relating to the home. All of that comes through that card. Now, visualizing the life you want and desire, you want a life that is free from heartbreak, free from feeling sorrow, free from feeling all of this, mindful, because the swords represent the mind. So mindful, every time you remember something, you feel sorrow. Okay, so something in your mind that keeps making you feel sad, disappointed, heartbreak. You don't want any of that anymore. The life you want and desire is free from this. Okay, so that's what that card is saying. It's probably saying, you know, good time to pause in matters of the heart. Releasing major relationship karmas, that could be relating to that as well. Releasing major relationship karmas, which means releasing heartbreaks, releasing sorrow, releasing, you know, feeling disappointment in regards to relationships. The next card we have is relating to setting your intentions. Okay, how can you achieve the life that you want? By being more adventurous, by being more excited about life. Okay, like a child, having excitement to explore, to feel the desire and passion for joy and freedom. Okay, so you need all of that, those feelings, to be able to achieve the life that you want. Firstly, you need to desire, basically. And the divine message from the universe is that whatever karma that you have, the Tower card is going to shatter it away quickly, because these two cards, both of them represent something happening very quickly. Okay, so something will happen very quickly that will end something in your life and moving towards more positive way of being. So this is like releasing karma, moving forwards very fast, quickly. Okay, so it's pretty much like Pluto energy, actually. So Cancer, that's what's coming through in regards to the tarot. It's very similar to what your astrology has been saying. So next we have a Leo, and the new moon is in your 3rd house, Leo, of communication skills. Okay, and it has the potential for pleasant contacts and connections to your inner circle among local friends and your immediate surroundings. You could also be pursuing what is unusual, with Mars being in your 9th house of foreign and unfamiliar subjects, which will be stirring your passion. So you may end up being acquainted with certain people that bring up a specific subject that you never thought of before, and it may pique your interest, and you may start feeling passionate about this. You may think, wow, you know, never thought of that, you know. So you've got Pluto in your 6th house, which creates changes in your work, life, and health as well. So Pluto is going direct, so this is like sudden changes. So it can be something that is going to help you move forward by transforming your work, life, and health in some way, your well-being. Okay, so it looks very positive. Let's have a look and see what the tarot shows. Okay, so 4 cards for Leo. Okay, so we've got movement. So 4 cards for Leo. Very first card we have represents what you're reflecting on, your thoughts and feelings about the present. And it represents the Chariot card, which represents movement. It also represents balancing the energies. You can see the horses going in different directions. They are going in different directions. So if you do balance the energies, the black and the white, or the negative and the positive, this is like getting a wheel alignment in your car. But the Chariot is your life, and you are the driver of your life. In other words, the manifestor of your life. So if you balance your energies, you'll be able to move forward in your life with more ease. Okay, you need to balance the polarities. Okay, so your thoughts and feelings about the present is to move forwards with no hiccups in your life. And this is saying that you need to balance. Okay, maybe your thoughts and feelings are that you need to bring more balance into your life to be able to go forward with ease. Okay, maybe you desire to bring balance. Okay, this could be your relating to changes in your work, life, and health in some way. Okay, the next card we have is what you're visualizing, the life you want and desire. We've got the Page of Cups here, and the Page of Cups represents dreaming what you can manifest, dreaming of what you can manifest into your life. It does usually represent happy surprises, but it also represents visualizing. Okay, so visualizing, basically visualizing the life you want and desire in your, dreaming of the life that you want and desire, to be able to manifest that. Okay, so to be able to achieve, this is also relating to achievement and success, to be able to achieve the life that you desire or you visualize, you need to balance yourself. Okay, you need to get grounded, you need to balance your energies, you need to be more focused, you need to maybe make plans or set your priorities, etc., and manage your life in some way. So that way you can manifest the life that you visualize, that you want and desire. This is also saying that you are not focused on what it is that you really want. You're just dreaming about it. So being more focused will give you more of an indication of where you want to head in regards to the type of life that you desire. Maybe you want to be more sensitive to the energies. Maybe you want to feel more connected to nature in some way, okay, and heal. Okay, this could be relating to healing your energies, the Page of Cups. That could be what you want and desire in your life. Setting intentions. How can you achieve the life that you want? So the Knight of Pentacles here represents the energy, or usually the Knight of Pentacles is someone who is very hardworking and responsible. Okay, so setting your intentions and putting effort in that, working hard with responsibility, and you will be able to achieve being the Magician. Okay, this is the divine message from the universe. It is saying you have the ability to manifest and achieve what it is that you want in your life. You are magic. You can do it. It's saying be aware of who you are. Be self-aware. Okay, you are magic. That's what this card is saying. You can achieve what you want. So that is for you, Leo. Okay, next we have Virgo. The new moon is in your second house, Virgo. It's the house of sustenance, salary, savings, personal gains, and your values, your value system. What do you value? It's about your self-value as well as material value, all of that. Okay, so with Mercury now retrograde in your communication zone, your messages or connections may be a little bit thrown off, okay? So you may not be able to fully get your message across to other people. So it will be affecting you in the communication aspect. And Mars, Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn are in your 5th house of fun. And they will be helping you to see new perspectives, which lead to amazing creativity. Wow. Okay. So let's see what comes through for Virgo. 4 cards. Okay, so we've got our 4 cards. Very first card is about reflecting your thoughts and feelings about the present. Okay, so reflecting your thoughts and feelings about the present. It's relating to your independent possessions, your wealth, your security. This is very much a 2nd house card, because the 9 of Pentacles represents independent wealth, or what belongs to you, your sustenance, your salary, your savings, your personal gains, okay, your security, your value system. It represents your standards. Okay, it's an earth element card, so it represents your security, all of that. So that's what you're focusing on. Your thoughts and feelings about the present, that's what you're reflecting on at the moment. Now, visualizing the life you want and desire is the Page of Cups. This is what Leo got as well. So what you desire is to be able to dream about what you want and then just manifest it into your life. Okay, it probably can be easy, but it's also relating to being creative. Okay, so there's a lot of creativity coming through for you with the 5th house, and the 5th house is also relating to children, which is like the page here. So there is like childlike energy. It can be relating to you connecting with the child within, being that dreamy, childlike energy coming through, being like that, and through your, daydreams, through your visualizations, you may be able to create something that is creative, like, something artistic, something creative. The life you want and desire basically just means you want to create your reality by just visualizing, okay, daydreaming. But there are happy surprises, so don't be thrown off when you do get surprises coming your way. Setting intentions. How can you achieve the life that you want? By believing that you are magic, that you can manifest what it is that you want, because the Magician represents you having power and skill and willpower to be able to achieve everything you want. You've got the knowledge and everything within you, and all your tools and everything that you can use around you. You've got everything that is available to be able to manifest what you want. Okay, all the information is there for you, and you can do it. And the divine message from the universe is coming through with the Chariot card, and it is saying victory, success, all of that will happen. It will move forward. You will be able to achieve what it is that you desire. Okay, so that's what's coming through in regards to the tarot for you, Virgo. So success in regards to achieving creativity, new projects, whatever it is that you want to do, relating to creative pursuits, as well as certain things that you want to sort out regarding personal gain, because the very first card was relating to personal gain, which was that card. Okay. All right, so the next sign we have is the star of the moon is Libra. Okay, so Libra, the new moon is in your first house of self, and you can consider this time as your personal new year or new month. So new beginnings and fresh starts are an opportunity to reset excuse me, reset the dial across your personal projects, and also the way you develop and grow as an individual as well. Okay, so the moon is going to support you in some way, and it's a new moon, so it's all about new beginnings. Now you've got Mars retrograde in your 7th house of relationships, so certain people could now seem extra challenging and irritating, okay, troublesome. So it's probably time to speak up in the areas relating to love or work, which is like maybe business connections and so on. Okay, so it's time to speak up, but don't do it in a hasty and angry kind of way. Do it in the best way possible. Okay, so let's have a look and see what comes through for you, Libra. Whoops. Okay, so the last card, we've got an extra card there. That's okay. The very first card we have is reflecting. What are you reflecting in at the moment? Your thoughts and feelings about the present. And what we have is the 5 of Cups. And the 5 of Cups can represent troubles with emotional connections. It can relate to close relationships. It can mean that maybe certain people are, they want to move away, and you're trying to not be so emotional in regards to your connections. I just need to plug this in. Okay. So, the 5 of Cups, it's saying that you need to accept what is in regards to emotional connections. Okay, so in regards to relationships, basically, so you've got Mars retrograde in your 7th house of relationships, where certain people can be challenging or troublesome. This is very similar to that kind of energy. It may be where people kind of like walk out on you or leave you alone, and you feel disappointed, you feel like disconnected from them, you feel disappointed, you feel like you want to, just cry, and it's like an opportunity that you feel like you have missed with certain connections. Now, it could also relate to business connections because we've got two Wands cards here, which are fire element cards. They do, especially the King of Wands, do represent also connections to work. You know, your heartfelt desires relating to work. Maybe you had your heart in that work and something just slipped out of your hands in regards to the connections that you had with, say, a partnership or people that you're working with, and you're disappointed. Okay, so your thoughts and feelings about the present is about what you have missed and what you are feeling as disappointment in your heart. The second card is about visualizing the life you want and desire. You want success in your life. Okay, so this is a Wands card, which represents fire element. It's about your passions, your desires. You want to succeed. You want to gain recognition. Okay, you want to be the star. You want everyone to see you. You can see everyone out there. You want everyone to see that you are an achiever. Okay, so that kind of message from that card. And the Chariot card is about setting your intentions. How can you achieve the life that you want? To be able to achieve the life that you want is by taking action, prioritizing, balancing, being focused basically, but there will eventually be success and victory in regards to what it is that you want. When we have those two cards together, they do represent success and victory. Okay. And we also have the King of Wands here, which is relating to leadership. Okay, so divine message from the universe, it is saying that you will eventually succeed to a position where you will be like in leading. Okay, you will be like the leader. You will be the one managing everything. The Wands cards also with the King of Wands represents someone who does business. Okay, so it could be relating to some sort of business, something relating to maybe even a partnership. Okay, because if you are working with other people, it can relate to people that you work with as well, because usually the Wands cards represent working with other people, and the King of Wands is like a business person that works with other people. Okay, so setting your intentions, how can you achieve the life that you want, is by being focused, being balanced, to be able to succeed. And the divine message from the universe is saying that you will achieve the position that you desire eventually, but what you need to do is to be able to start new opportunities or ventures that open up for you. Okay, do not be afraid to take those opportunities and work on them. Okay, the message here is new position opening up for you. There is something, the potential for you to grow in. The pages are like children, so this is like a new potential to grow and mature in, where you will become like the King of Wands. Okay, so that's coming through for you, Libra. Okay. Next we've got Scorpio, and Scorpio, the new moon is in your 12th house of gestation and solitude, your house of releasing, surrendering, and spiritual serenity, giving you a fresh start to make shifts in your private inner world and emotional realms. It's the house of releasing, ending old structures or karma and all of that. It is the last house. The 12th house is the last house, so it is about endings and completions. Now you've also got Mercury retrograde, which is in your sign, okay? And it's saying that you may need to revisit what it is that you're looking to share or say. But when you do, look within first, and then kind of like react later, or look within first and speak up later. Okay, so don't do it in a hasty way. Look inwards and then say what you have to say, or share what you have to share. Okay, so that's what's coming through with astrology. Let's have a look and see what the tarot is going to say to you. Okay. So 4 cards for Scorpio. Okay, so I've got the first card. Ooh. Okay, so we've got 4 cards. The very first card we have is the Knight of Swords. So reflecting your thoughts and feelings about the present is going through with the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is all about sharing your thoughts, because it's a swords card. It represents the mind. It's sharing your thoughts with sudden, hasty action. So you're told to go within, go look within first before you share anything or say anything. And this is like, you know, you're probably realizing your thoughts and feelings about the present is that maybe you're acting too hastily, and maybe saying something too hastily, too quickly, suddenly, kind of like defending your beliefs, you know, reacting and communicating your thoughts in some way, in a quick way. So you're thinking maybe you shouldn't do that, or if you are doing that, you're analyzing whether you're doing it, you know, whether it is the right thing to do, basically. Visualizing the life you want and desires to have more clarity and focus. Okay, so you want more clarity and focus in regards to your life, so you can expand in any way that you want. You want more clarity and more focus, more direction. The Ace of Swords represents clarity, focus, and direction to be able to move forward. Okay. And the aces always represent potential for that kind of intention. So setting intentions, how can you achieve the life that you want? By analyzing what it is that you want to share, analyzing everything, looking at everything, working on what it is that, you know, is missing, part of the puzzle, what's missing, what's not enough, what needs more work done. Is there inner work that you need to do? These are pentacle cards. They represent not just your inner self, not just your thoughts and feelings. It also represents what's around you, what is in your reality, what is affecting you in a way where you feel like you need to go inwards. Okay, so how can you achieve the life that you want? By looking at what is missing in your reality, what needs to be worked on, what needs to be invested in. Okay, this could be like relating to time as well. The time that you need to invest in to be able to achieve more of, you know, a stable reality, stable emotions, stable thoughts, stable material, physical, all of that. Okay, so stability, basically. You need to go more into the details. That's what this card is all about. Looking at the details. So the divine message from the universe is saying, make plans, prioritize, with desire, with passion, and willpower. You will be able to overcome whatever it is that is not helping you to move forward. Okay, but you need to make plans. You need to be planned at what you're doing, to have more direction, to be more clear about what it is that you want to do, to be able to overcome certain feelings of feeling stuck. Okay, it's saying more action is needed as well, because the fire element cards represent action and movement. So desire and passion, but the two represents more balance and adaptation. Okay, that way you will be able to move forwards with more clarity, as we do have the Ace of Swords in this card, this layout. So that's for you, Scorpio. Okay. Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, the new moon is in your sociable 11th house of groups and community, friends, hopes and dreams, for your family, your tribe. So Sagittarius, you could be turning over a new leaf, okay, or embracing a fresh start among your social groups. That kind of situation could also be happening. And you are learning the art of healing your own energy by reviewing your self-worth. Okay, that's all the effects of the stellium coming through with Pluto. So you got Pluto, Jupiter, and Saturn going direct, and we've got also Mars and Mercury going in retrograde. So all of those energies are teaching you to learn the art of healing your own energy by reviewing your self-worth. Okay, let's have a look and see what comes through with the tarot cards. So 4 cards. Okay, so what we have is 4 cards here. The very first card we have is about reflecting your thoughts and feelings about the present. You may feel like you're not treated fairly. You may feel like you need more balance in your life. Okay, so if you're feeling a bit taking advantage of you, it's time to actually not desire, but to expect justice in a certain way. Okay, so expecting to be justly, fairly treated. And this could be that, you know, reviewing your self-worth, learning the art of healing. Okay, so balance in your life, being fairly treated. So that's coming through as how you see your thoughts and feelings about the present. Visualizing the life you want and desire. Yes, obviously you do want a successful life that is achieved by your own efforts and you are recognized for your achievements. Okay, so the Six of Wands represents achievements. It represents achievements and recognition through your own efforts. Okay, so that is the life that you want and desire. So the intention, setting the intentions, how can you achieve the life that you want? We have the Three of Wands here. By expanding, by exploring, by moving forward. Okay, if you're stuck somewhere and you still are going on with the same old thing, it's time to maybe explore new avenues, expand. Okay, there may also be certain people within your circle that can help you to expand. Okay, so that's also coming through. It relates to groups and community, your hopes and dreams. Okay, your astrology for the new moon, and this is like people around you, people within the community, people within your close circle will probably be able to provide you the ability to expand and explore and to grow. You've got Jupiter in forward motion, which is your planet, so you will be moving forwards. And the divine message from the universe is saying that you will become the Queen of Pentacles, where you are secure, okay, grounded, secure. You've got security, you've got wealth, you've got your investments, you've got your, you can feed yourself, you've got your money, you're secure. Basically, it's saying you will be able to achieve financial, material, physical, all sorts of security. The Queen of Pentacles is very, very connected to everything that gives her security, and she likes to be very resourceful with what she has, and she achieves and succeeds material and physical abundance through her achievements. So it's pretty much your desire you will achieve. Okay, you are going through you've just started going through Jupiter going forward, and that's going to really, really make you go forward and expand. Okay. All right, so next we've got Capricorn. So Capricorn, the new moon is in your 10th house of outward reputation. It relates to career and goals. There are major shifts relating to who you are, your identity, and how the world perceives you. With Mercury retrograde in your community sector, you may need to rethink, refine, or re-strategize your approach to social endeavors as well. Okay, so that's what's coming through for you. Now, let's have a look and see what comes through with the tarot. And Capricorn. Pluto is going forward in Capricorn, so there's a lot of transformative type of energies for you, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, at many, many levels. Okay, and it relates to structures, authority figures and structures and so on. So let's see what comes through with the tarot. Okay. Ooh. Okay, Okay, so what we have is the very first card representing 8 of Swords, which is you reflecting, okay, your thoughts and feelings about the present. You feel like you're being suppressed with your thoughts, okay? So it's about you're feeling you are limited, you've got a lot of worries, you've got anxieties, you feel like you're not good enough, all those negative, thoughtful feelings. It's like the demons are working in the background, okay? It's like you're being like put into this prison of your thoughtful, negative, thoughtful processes. Okay, it's all about you limiting yourself. No one's doing it, it's you. And your thoughts and feelings about the present is, how can I get out of this? Okay, it's like, I'm not good enough. I'm under-experienced or over-experienced, or I'm not good enough. I don't have enough money, or I've got too much money. Okay, so it could be anything. Okay, it could be all sorts of things, your conditionings that bring you to this point. Okay, conditionings from anything, anywhere. Okay, your beliefs, your family, your culture, society, the media, all of that can condition you in a certain way where you feel like you're not good enough, you're limited, all of that. And that's what your thoughts and feelings about the present is. Okay, visualizing the life you want and desire is, we've got the Death card, which represents major transformation. This is a Pluto card, and you are going through a major transformation anyway. So the life you want and desire is to transform from the old into the new. Okay, you want that, you really desire that, and that's what's coming through. So setting intentions, how can you achieve the life that you want? Even if it means fighting for it, you will. Okay, whether it involves competition of some sort, whether it means fighting for your rights, it shows that you will go through that to be able to achieve the life that you want. Okay, and the message, divine message from the universe, we have the Three of Cups, which represents celebrations. So once you do achieve what it is that you want, there will be celebrations. It can also represent emotional fulfillment and happiness. Okay, wishes coming true. So that's what we have with those 4 cards for you, Capricorn. Now, next we've got Aquarius. And Aquarius, the new moon is in your 9th house of faraway places, visions, quests, travel, growth, and personal development in that kind of sense. So it could be about, transforming as well, in a sense. So you got Pluto in your 12th house, and this is saying prepare for more subconscious shifts. Okay, Pluto is like, mover of shaker, transformative energies. In the 12th house, which is also like very Plutonian energy, it's like double whammy of the transformation, which is related to your inner world or your subconscious in some way, where there will be major shifts happening. So let's have a look and see what comes through the tarot. So 4 cards for you, Aquarius. We've got a lot of suit cards in this layout. So the very first card we have is the King of Swords, which represents Aquarius energy. It's air element, and it represents the mind. We've got 2 other cards here, which are air element, which represents the mind. But the king is about being more mentally aware, being more analytical. Okay, so reflecting your thoughts and feelings about the present is that you're trying to work with your mind mostly. Okay, it's like the present, you're thinking, thoughts become things. It could be that, working with the mind. Okay, but it could also represent maybe trying to, sort out things in an analytical way, but it's not really happening. Okay, so you need to do something different. So your thoughts and feelings about the present is that there's not much emotion in a lot of things that you're going through at the moment. There's a lot of change happening around you. It's kind of like cold energy, okay? And it's like you feel a bit disconnected. You feel like you want to move forward and do something different in regards to the energies. The next card is visualizing the life you want and desire. You want more wealth. You want to be more connected to the earth. You want to be somewhere where it is more, where you can feel more freedom, basically. Okay, feeling more freedom. This is a bit more like self-sustained with the mind. Everything's very cold and everything's balanced, but it's very cold and not very fertile. Okay, so what you want is something more to be connected to nature. You want things to be more fertile. You want to be in nature. You want to be somewhere that has grass around you. Okay, you want to connect and ground yourself. You want to have more security in your life. You want to have more wealth in your life, more comfort in your life. Okay, so that's what's coming through in regards to the life you want and desire. More warmth. Okay, so setting your intention. How can you achieve the life that you want? Being more focused in your direction. Okay, be more focused. Find clarity. Make your visions more clear as to, or your desires more clear as to which way you want to go, which way you want to move forward in. The Ace of Swords here also has potential for these thoughts to flourish. Okay, so it's like thoughts, new thoughts, but clarity. It's like a breakthrough. Okay, so how can you achieve the life that you want? With a bit of, having a breakthrough in some way. And the divine message from the universe is saying that things will happen quickly. Things will move very quickly as long as you have focus, clarity, and direction. Okay, so as long as you have focus, clarity, and direction, you will be able to move forwards to your desire. So you'll be moving from this way of being to this way of being. Okay, so that's what's coming through for you, Aquarius. Okay, next we have Pisces. Now, Pisces, the new moon is in your 8th house of joint responsibilities and endeavors. The house of commitments, loans, mutual gains, and of bonds, assets, sharing, and loyalties, all of those things. So that's the moon. Now you also have Pluto in your 11th house, transforming your sense of teamwork, as there could be some expectations from others, and also demands. So expectations and demands from others. So your vision you have for your life will be shifting, because you'll be saying, I've had enough of this. People just expect things from me or just demand things from me. So I've had enough. I'm changing the way I envision my life. I have a different vision now. Okay, so that's you, Pisces. Let's have a look and see what comes through with the tarot. keep dropping them. Not meant to work that way. Okay, we need them to flick out. Okay. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles as the very first card, which represents your thoughts and feelings about the present. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles represents someone who is very responsible and hardworking. So your thoughts and feelings about the present is that you are perceived as being responsible and hardworking. So people have demands on you, or they have expectations that you're always like this. So that is your thoughts and feelings about the present. Okay. Visualizing the life you want and desire, you want to be the Empress. You don't want to be a queen or someone who is just responsible or hardworking towards others. You want to be the Empress of your own life. Okay. You want to be strong. You want to have power. You want to be the Empress is not like a queen. She is above a queen. So she is a very powerful female figure. So the life you want and desire represents more female power, okay, and authority. Excuse me. Now, setting intentions, how can you achieve the life that you want without giving hope? Okay, what you desire, what you want to manifest, what you wish upon that star at night, it means that you will manifest that life as long as you do not give up. Okay, just don't give up. Always have faith, have hope. You will be guided every step of the way spiritually. Okay, you will have spiritual guidance. And the divine message from the universe is that the Ten of Swords, it represents endings, ending a cycle, endings of certain things that you've been felt like you've been battered, you've been, it feels like you've been stabbed in the back, people have used you, you've been battered, you've been beaten. It's like enough. Okay, it's like ending of a phase. It's completing, it's ending. The divine message from the universe is saying life how it used to be is ending for you. Okay, so that's what this is telling you. So that is for you, Pisces.